The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today we're taking a look at the Robalo R247. She's a dual console boat targeted at a family that likes to fish and enjoy a variety of activities on the water. With twin Evinrude E-Tech G2 150HO outboards, she has the power to head offshore for a day of fishing or tow water sports. Let's start by taking a look at her performance. Our test model was powered by two E-Tech G2 150HO outboards. With two people, about 3/4 of a tank of fuel, and test gear aboard, our test boat weighed an estimated 6,028 pounds. The motors turned 15-inch by 18-inch RX4 4-blade stainless steel propellers through 2.17-to-1 gear reductions. Remember that HO stands for high output, and that means that the engine has been tuned to put out 10% more than the rated horsepower, or 165 horsepower. That means our twin E-Tech 150HOs were really putting out a combined 330 horsepower at max RPM. We recorded a top speed of 45.1 miles per hour at 5,700 RPM. Best cruise came in at 3,500 RPM, where the R247 ran 26.8 miles per hour and burned 10 gallons per hour. That translated into 2.6 miles per gallon, which gave her a range of 325 miles with a 10% fuel reserve. In acceleration testing, our boat planed in 3.2 seconds, continued to 20 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, and to 30 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds. We put the R247 through our maneuverability test and we noticed no bad habits. In sweeping arcs, she held her course well and carved smooth turns. When we whipped her through slalom turns, she felt nimble and quick. And there was no cavitation during hard overturns. Because the hydraulic steering is built into the E-Tech G2 150HO's midsection, the only things that move when the steering wheel is turned are the motors themselves. Evinrude's dynamic power steering lets the customer adjust the amount of assist provided. We like that the motors trim up a full 81 degrees to get the entire engine out of the water. The E-Tech G2 150HO also comes with the iTrim automatic system, which beginners will like and experienced boaters can turn off to trim manually. The R247 rides on Robalo's deep V hydrolift bottom that has a variable degree dead rise with 22 degrees of V at the transom. Notice the slightly rounded pad. Working our way outboard, the inner and outer strakes run full length and the chine is turned down slightly, which throws spray down and out and dampens roll. The Lenco trim tabs come standard with position indicators. An easy way to tell how well a boat is built is to look at the hardtop when underway. Notice the absence of swing or shaking in our test boat's optional top. Robalo builds the boat with Kevlar reinforcement in the keel and transom. The hull and deck have composite cores, and there's a poured ceramic composite transom for extra strength. The boat comes with a 10-year structural warranty. Taking a closer look at the optional T-top on our test boat, it was equipped with overhead life jacket storage, spreader lights, speakers, and 2 electronics boxes. There are also 4 rod holders built into the side structure. With the transom seat folded up into the stern, the aft cockpit has plenty of space for a couple of fishermen to do their thing. We measured cockpit depth at 27 inches, and aft to starboard is a passage to the stern that closes with a gate. In the aft starboard corner of the swim platform, there's a ladder and its own locker. Here we see the aft bench deployed, and a table can be installed in a deck receptacle. Outboard on each side, there are racks for storing rods and landing tackle. In the aft port corner, the R247 comes standard with a 19-gallon live well, and the insulated transom locker in the center can be used for icing down the day's catch. To provide access for maintenance, the entire aft seat base is hinged and raises on 2 stainless steel struts. Outboard to starboard, we found the battery switches and circuit breakers. The fuel water separators and seacock for the live well are all within reach. Moving forward and to starboard, this jump seat opens to dedicated storage for a 25-quart igloo cooler and has 2 integrated cup holders. When towing, it can be used as a spotter's seat. Just ahead, the Helm has a bucket seat with fold-up bolster. The seat provides good forward visibility with the windshield header above the line of sight. Our test boat was equipped with Evinrude's Icon touchscreen, a tilt steering wheel, and accessory switches on each side. The trim tab and stereo controls are to starboard with a 12-volt power plug to port next to the keys. Notice that the R247 has easily accessible circuit breakers instead of fuses. To port, the companion seat can be rotated from its forward-facing position to either side, aft-facing for use as a spotter seat, or for facing the cafe table. Just ahead, the port console opens to the private head compartment. It comes standard with a porta-potty and can be upgraded to the electric toilet and comfort package with a sink and countertop shown here. We measured headroom at 50 inches. In the driver's console, there's a large storage compartment, and the hatch doubles as an air dam to close off the bow passageway. Moving into the R247's bow, there are removable bottom cushions plus backrest padding and a stainless steel rail that wraps around the entire area. We measured bow depth at 34 inches, and there's a socket in the deck for the table. The R247 is available with a filler panel that converts the bow to a casting platform. An optional filler cushion turns the bow into a sun lounge. There's storage beneath the folding hatches in the bow. We'd like to see these areas be compartmentalized. In the foredeck, our test boat had the optional windlass plus space for the road. There are foot controls for the windlass, and notice the use of pull-up cleats that will keep fishing lines from snagging. In our opinion, the R247 delivers on Robalo's promise of providing a seaworthy boat with strong fishing routes that also has the comfort and amenities that a family is looking for. With power provided by twin Evinrude E-Tech G2 150HO outboards, she has the speed and fuel economy that saltwater fishermen love and the power to tow water sports as well. And that's our full look at the R247. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.